Hi, I'm Kristen, a dating and relationship coach for women who know deep down their value and are not getting that in what they want in their love life. And today I want to talk to you about 3 things that you can do if you find yourself experiencing breadcrumbs from men. Whether you're just starting to date, you're in a dating relationship, you're you're engaged, anywhere along that spectrum. If you're not getting what you are wanting in a relationship or breadcrumb, a man is, the idea of breadcrumbs comes from he's putting enough there so that you stay, but not giving you enough so that you feel satisfied. And so this might look like maybe you're in communication, but he drops off for 3 days and you're like, what happened? Or it's inconsistent. Like when you're with him, you feel like it's so fun and he's there and he's present, but then when he's not, and you're like, where did he go? Or is he interested in my daily life, or where is he? Or it can look like maybe a lack of intentional planning or romance. It can be pretty low effort, like he doesn't really plan a date, and he's like at 5 o'clock he's like, hey, you want to come over to Netflix and chill? And you can tell there's just very little effort being put forth. Well, if you're experiencing this, I want to suggest to you 3 things that you can do. And the first one is called request and require. And what I mean by this is you can request what would feel good to you. What would you need? So for example, if you would like a man to be consistent in his communication, you could say, expressing it in a positive frame, coming from a place of how you would feel. Because a lot of this work is getting in touch with our heart. So what would you like to feel in a relationship? And what will this action of his help you how will it help you to feel that way? So for example, it would feel so good to hear from you every day. When you are in touch with me, I feel closer to you and I feel like I can open and trust more. And if he's the kind of guy that's able to step up and meet you in that way, awesome. Then you can start to get more of what you need in that relationship. But if you find that he's not responding, he's kind of overlooking it or blowing it off or making excuses, then that's good information to have. And when I say require, I mean you're asking in a way that you know that you need this thing to go forward in a relationship. So if you're not going to get it, you're not just going to let it go and keep letting him trail you along with breadcrumbs. You're going to require it in a way that if you're not getting it, then you're going to maybe move on. So the second thing that you can do is you can open yourself up to other dating options. If you're not already dating multiple people, maybe you're at a different stage in regards to exclusivity, this can be a great way, if you're open to dating other guys, to get other experiences. So how does it feel to be treated by this man? And how is this guy showing up? And maybe you're gonna meet a guy who gives you like the full meal deal and he's treating you so well that suddenly this guy with breadcrumbs either looks terrible or suddenly is feeling like motivated to step up, and because he can feel he's losing you. So you're focusing on getting what you need by dating other men. And the last thing that I wanted to say is probably the most obvious option, but that you just let him go. You recognize, I deserve better than these breadcrumbs. I don't see evidence that he's going to change. And so it's time for me to say, you know what, I have enjoyed our time. I don't think we're a good match, and I send my blessings to you. The last thing I want to mention is what not to do, and that is to continue living in the fantasy that you're going to get more if you don't do anything different. So if you don't request, you don't require, you don't open up your other options and focus on your own happiness, and you don't just plain out let him go, then he's never going to change. Sometimes we can have this fantasy where, oh, if I make myself more attractive, or if I show up differently, or if I serve him, or if I show him what I want by giving it to him, or if I'm more available sexually, then he'll start doing what you want, but it's never the case that the man has no motivation to change anything from breadcrumbing if he doesn't already into you, or if he doesn't recognize the value by you defining your own value. So I hope that that's helpful. If you're in this place where you're experiencing that right now, I invite you to tune into what you're feeling. Like, how does that really make you feel to receive breadcrumbs? And is that what you really want? Because I doubt it. I know I've been in that place before and it feels yucky. And if you're at that place and you know, like, logically you don't want this, but something is holding you back from stepping away or making a change or speaking up, I am going to be forming a women's group that I'm super excited about on September 1st. And it's going to be a group where we support each other as women, and I'll be teaching some concepts around these things in communication, setting boundaries, honoring our intuition, staying in our femininity, connecting to our hearts. It's going to be a really great time, not only to learn, but to experientially, we'll do some exercises together that will really help us to, on a heart level, be able to connect and honor our true value as women in the dating, so that a man will really see us and be like, wow, that woman is spectacular, when it's the man that's right for us. So I hope that if this interests you, you'll sign up for a 15-minute interview. Well, it's like for me to get to know you, to make sure that you're a good fit for the group, and I will leave the link below in the comments for that. All right, my friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and that you've gotten something from it. If you like this, subscribe to my channel for more interesting content, and I will hope to see you very soon. Much love, my friends. Take care.